plenty friends.
What's up, YouTube? It's ZTAY, aka Lil Red. We got Game 2, Knicks Sixers. Game 1 is on Patreon. Link is in the description. Let's get it. No Joel Embiid. He was announced out like kind of close to before tip-off. So some people are saying that's probably because he can't even move his body. So he might be cooked for the series. Same lineup for the Knicks. And the first game I quit after like I think the start of the fourth. Once I seen Watford bringing the ball up and playing point guard, I was out of there. So hopefully this game's closer. Oh my goodness, Drummond, crazy outlet. Oubre. It's gonna be interesting to see chin action. They switch it. Sorry, they don't switch off this chin action, but they're running this chin action because they want VJ Edgecombe to leave Brunson. They want Maxey to switch on to Brunson, and the Sixers don't want that. But because they don't want that, now Maxey's having to chase over. He thinks he's switching. He thinks VJ's switching. He doesn't. Paul George with pretty good help, but a good concentration finish by Mikal. But they're hunting Maxey to start the game. PG on the wing will pull up. Brunson now gets by VJ. Draws Oubre's help. Rotator is there, Drummond, but it doesn't matter. OG in the corner. Paul George on the wing. Pistol set off the flip screen. Pull up on the wing. Got it. Cat towards the middle, going right at Drummond. Got it. VJ in transition, finding his trailing big, who Drummond swings it to the corner. Goodness. Paul George feeling it. Maxey in transition, got Paul George trying to seal Brunson. They try to switch back late. He's on fire. Maxey transition again. Sixers getting out and running early in the first quarter. Overhand cross, scoop with the right hand. Cat the trailer, attacking Drummond with a Euro step floater. Turnover. They said 4 turnovers for the Sixers. They have Jalen Brunson guarding Kelly Oubre. So Oubre setting the screen. They're going to hedge really hard and actually trap. And he's expecting Oubre to get into the short roll like he should. But Kelly Oubre isn't much of a screen setter. He's still holding the screen and he's not slipping when he notices that his guy's coming up in the hedging. Anytime as a screener, you see your man coming up above you to trap or to switch, you need to slip early, and Oubre had his head down. Hart in transition. Nice. Tyrese Maxey's just late getting back. Drummond wants Cat, right? But in this case, Maxey has to take Cat, and Drummond never takes Mikal, who's attacking, and Josh Hart just leading the break. That's what he does. Good read. Now they're hedging. He swings it away. That's what I don't know. Oh, VJ's on Cat. That's why. Nice. Bridges in transition. Trailing Cat. See, Cat is just such a good trailer. It makes it really hard. Now, Bridges gets a paint touch because he's got Maxey on him, and Bona's there to help. And Bona is the center. He wants to pick up the trailing big, but now he's late getting there. This is why a trailer hurts defense. The center's in the paint to start the defensive possession. Now he's got to get back out, and Cat will pull this. That's why this is good defense by Paul George helping out. Bona's got to know that, okay, he's got the trailer. I can't get the trailer no more. I got to pick up OG. Just a simple read. That's not on Paul George. That's on Bona. Late to get to the trailer. And Cat is one of the best trailing bigs in all of basketball. Him and Jaren Jackson Jr., I think. Hand off into a Spanish pick and roll. Skip to Oubre in the corner. Got it. Off the inbound. Cross screen set for, I actually don't know who that is. Haporti. No Mitchell Robinson? Maybe he's out. Flip screen going under. Up to touch. That's a tough shot. Got it. VJ's up there. Ooh. Ooh. Bro, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, that's Bona. That's what Bona does. Chase down. Brunson. You see, Maxey don't want to switch on to him. VJ does a good job fighting, but short corner step back. That's tough. There you go. Short roll VJ. Nice pass. That's what Oubre should have done that one time. Staggered pin down for Grimes. They go under, so they go to the second option. And now the playmaker is Paul George. Like I said, we got a staggered pin down coming over here. He's going underneath this, so he goes away from this. Paul George now is going to go to an empty handoff with Tyrese Maxey. They're top blocking Maxey, so Maxey's saying, you know what? Just a simple back cut and a beautiful pass by Paul George, who's doing his thing early. Top of the key. Inverted pick and roll. Maxi staying attached to the screener and not hedging out, and Cat got to his spot. Double drag. They ghost out of the second one. Oubre's confused. Yep. Bona got a block though. Bridges towards the middle. Step back at the left elbow. Flare screen for Maxi. Josh Hart late to get there. Got it. Empty drag. A stunt from Paul George. Good hands. OG, good concentration. I mean, if you're in the drop and they're going to this empty drag set, you have to stunt. That's why this is good defense by Paul George. This is a good slot cut or a wing cut by Mikal Bridges, because now he's taking Oubre with him. But in this situation, Tyrese Maxey's got to get ready to help. He's not in the best of spots right now to help if Paul George has to stunt and recover. Paul George does a decent job, but a really good back cut. Look, it still got his hands in there. OG, good concentration. Tough over Bona, too. Not bad defense. This is just better offense. Oh, my God. OG with a nasty block. And they're running. Jose's going to pull a transition three. Where's the baseline? Got to the short corner. Load up comes. Corner's open. They get back, so he fades. That's tough. Got the switch on the Jose Alvarado. Step back left elbow. Got it. Mikal? They're hunting Bona in the drop. And Bona saying, my bad. I know I got to switch. Leading the break. Maxi. Oh, my goodness. He missed it. Drummond the follow. Trailer. Smooth the layup, but they get the rebound and goes back to Clarkson. Maxi straight up getting to the rim. No foul. Nothing. Interesting. Clarkson right at Oubre, got in the lane. Semi-transition, drag screen, blitzed it, split it, lob it in there. Nice. Maxi proposes a problem when they're hedging with their bigs. That's tough. Brunson just feeling it early in this series. That's so tough. My goodness. His first two games, he's been good. At least the first half of the second game. OG, another cut from the wing. This is killing them. Oubre points to get the corner for Maxi. So he's like, I will stop OG. But again, they're playing the gaps. And you kind of have to do this when a guy is hot. You don't want him getting to these elbows. So, you're stopping him. But again, this is just another good cut. This time it's from the slot from OG. Receives it, gather, dunk over Drummond. OG's having himself a game. Josh Hart leading the break. That's what he does. Good job by Mikal running in transition. That's what he does. Tie game. Got Paul George to the wing. Drew a foul. And one. Paul George's been doing his thing, man. Maxi. Snatch it back and throw a turnover. And Brunson maybe with a bump and finish. Got it. Quentin Grimes, no. Air ball. And now we got Hart looking for his trailing. OG is hooping. Here's that flex screen. And then they're going to use Brunson as a screener, and Hart's going to finish. That's beautiful. This has been the bread and butter set for the Knicks in this series. Why? Because normally VJ's going to have to hedge right here. He does not hedge because look how he's guarding Brunson. He's face guarding him. So now when you're being face guarded, just run up and set the screen. VJ's not going to help. And now Bona, who's a center, is having to go under a screen with no hedge. And Josh Hart, against the weak side rotation, finishes strong. Bona, offensive rebound. VJ, double clutch lay. VJ in transition to Maxi. Towards the middle. Gap help. The gap killer. That's 3J. Cat on the wing, second half. Hit that subscribe button. Nice pass. Drag screen. Blitzing it. Good swing. VJ. It's nostril. Double drag. He rejects it, hands it off. VJ, good defense. Hart almost travels, gives it a big purr, bail him out. It's nostril. Angled pick and roll. They're up to touch. He swings. Ooh. Hey. Oubre tipping. They're blitzing Tyrese Maxey's screens right now. Now he's just got Brunson on him. He likes this matchup. Tough. OG in the corner. He missed it. Bridges. Got it. Drag screen. Blitz it again. Short roll. No, they're swinging that ball. Hey. So they're coming up and trapping Maxey in every single pick and roll. So he's just swinging it to the side and allowing him to maybe try to get a better angle for the pass. And I think Josh Hart knows that. So Josh Hart is probably trying to defend the passing angles and then he's late to close out. But that is smothered. Paul George, that's tough. But Paul George has been hooping. Trailing, big per. I'm telling you, he's one of the most dangerous trailers in the league because he could attack a closeout and get in the lane. Paul George, skip to Oubre, rip through, out the corner and finish. Paul George, back, reset, VJ. Punch, dribble, tween. Hezzy, snatch back, cross, tween, explode, pull up at the the right elbow. On the inbound, Cat on the wing, spinning baseline, back down, low block. And a drop step, hook shot. Oubre got the defense in rotation. Now we got Paul George on the wing with Brunson. Step back, goodness, astral. Delay set, Cat at the top. Double flare screens. Now you got him confused. All right, I thought it was double flare screens, but it's double pin downs, right? So we got double pin downs out the delay set for Cat to play make. And Maxi's pointing to switch out, which means that they would get Maxi matched up with Brunson. And VJ's like, I don't want that. You know, the game plan's for me to be attached to Brunson. So he's like, fine, I'll switch out. Bridges is like, you know what? You're going to switch. I'm going to cut hard, and then we're going to loop it back this way. And Tyrese Maxey's like, oh, I'm confused. Look at them. He's guarding Maxey. That's how confused they got them on that play. But a good read by Mikal Bridges. Once he sees that they're switching, I'm slipping hard. Pistol, handoff, got to the rim. That's beautiful. That set's going to be tough. Now we got an ISO on Dominic Barlow. But OG says, hold on, I got a mismatch too. I got VJ on me. Another tough finish. Empty handoff. I don't know why they did that, but Quentin Grimes baseline, lost it. Barlow finish. Barlow is the 5 right now. Uphill dribble handoff. Back to him in the pocket. Skip, extra, VJ, 3J. Hedge, got to get back. He doesn't. OG's killing him. Dominic Barlow thinks that he's switching. So he's coming up. He's like, I'm going to switch this. Quentin Grimes is coming back. But that's because Quentin Grimes thinks that he's hedging and then he's going to return. And Barlow's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then Quentin Grimes is mad. So somebody's in the wrong. Grimes thought he was switching. Barlow thought he was hedging. And a mistake. Sorry, the other way around. Grimes thought that he was hedging. Barlow thought they were switching. We got Brunson trapping. Got him in rotation again. So this is what's going to happen when there is a hedge. So they're trying to get switches onto, an ideal matchup that they want, but they're not going to allow it. They're going to hedge and allow the defense to not have to switch the matchup. So Bridges is just going to fight over. He's going to get back. But now you got the defense in rotation, right? So it's kind of going to be like this. This is just too difficult for a rotation for Brunson to make. And good ball movement by the Sixers, swinging the ball. 5-out offense right now. Spanish pick and roll, pocket pass. Barlow got the switch because of that back screen. Hart finds the trailing Cat, hand it off, and pull. Goodness, astral. Tie game. Baseline, step back, short corner pull up of point guard's favorite shot. High pick and roll, they're going under. Brunson's just going to work. My goodness, that's tough. Hart looking for his trailer. It's OG, and he's attacking hard again. Bro, he's been hooping. OG, I think, was their leading scorer in game 1, right? Brunson got in lane. Oh, my. Thank you. That was good defense by Barlow, because I was going to say, you cannot let OG get another 3. Hey, Maxey. Strong side help. That's a basketball scene. OG. My goodness, Drew the help. Josh Hart 3. Brunson got Barlow on him. Left elbow, got it. Drummond or Bona have not been in. It's Barlow, and he's going to be a switch everything type of big. Brunson saying top of the key ISO, spin back in your face. You can't guard me. Here it comes again. They said, Barlow, I want you again. Now they're going to hedge. Now you can swing, and they don't. He got it back. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, what is happening? They got to shoot the ball, though. No way. Wow, they got to score fast right now because they're down 7 with a minute. Maxey maybe looking for a quick 2. He got it. Playing the free throw game, and he misses. If they get a quick 3, they're still in it. They're going for that quick 3. No. And New York is going to go up 2 games. They protect home court, and Philly tried a lot of different things this game. OG did his thing, though. He had 24 points, 9 for 17, 0 turnovers, a +12. That's the highest in the game. Cat did his thing. Very efficient. He's been so efficient in the playoffs. 20, 10, and 7 on 75% from the field. Bridges did good running the floor in transition. He had 18. And then Brunson, 9 for 21, but he had 26 and 6, some tough buckets in there. Josh Hart, 6 assists, 3 steals, 7 rebounds. Tyrese Maxey had 26 with 6 turnovers. VJ, 17 points on a pretty efficient game. Paul George, 19 points on 39% shooting, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, though defensively he did good. Oubre 19 and he hit 3 threes. So like Oubre's hitting threes, which has been the biggest problem for the team, and they're still losing. Andre Drummond, only 14 minutes, 4 personal foul. They went small ball. We seen Barlow in there, and he had trouble guarding Brunson at the end of the game. We seen Bona in there. They went away from him. So without Joel Embiid, the Sixers did not really know what to do. And the Knicks take advantage of it. They go up 2-0, and I think OG Anunoby played really good, and Karl Anthony Towns too. Of course, Brunson's going to get you those tough buckets, but I think the reason that New York is looking so good in the playoffs is because of Karl Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby. What do you guys think? If you're still watching at this point, you're a real basketball fan. If you guys want to check out game 1 from this series, or even the Cavs and the Pistons series, go check out the Patreon. Link is in the description. Hit that subscribe button if you made it to this point. You're not already subscribed, and hit that like button. You may see a basketball appear. This is ZTAY. Peace.